Good day. I thought today I'd show you what goes into repairing a pair of sole and heel on some gent shoes. Ooh, look, little bit worn. First things first, we've got to take these old ones off. One. And there's a heel. Shoe number two. Dropped my stuff. There we go, sole is off. And again. We now have a completely stripped pair of shoes. Now, next up, we're going to measure up the what's going on. Chose a 3.5mm rubber sole on that one. And that's going to go beautifully over the top. So, now we've got that all sorted, we now need to sort the heel out. As you can see, there's a bit of wear gone on here, which has obviously affected the, going to affect the shape of the shoe. If we took it all the way back, you'd be walking like a speedboat. We don't want that, so we're going to replace that part there, and let's get grinding. We got the nice little bit of leather here. We have got a nice straight edge. We are going to marry the two together like so with a little bit of glue. And we're back. Nice little bit of glue all done there. I'm looking at the wrong place. I'm looking at the screen, but it doesn't matter too much. I can look at you like this, but I'm not going to. Now we've got the heels like this. I have pre-glued some of the leather strip. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to sit it just on the angle just there. Lovely, lovely. Now, that's not going anywhere like so, but I do like to put a little bit of nail on there just to give it a little bit of connection to the heel. Bit old school, I use a hammer and nail on my ones. Some people use a pressure stapler, but the nails have never gone wrong on my part. One thing you have got to watch out is don't hit your fingers. 3 nails in there, not going to go anywhere now, definitely. Woo woo woo. And we're going to trim that around. Just got to pull it, just like that. We'll finish that round, make it look neater in a second. Just got to do number 2. Same approach takes. We're going to get the other side now, and we're going to lay that on this side here. Give it a little press. Not going to go anywhere, but we're going to nail it back in. Even I'm saying staple now. There we go, just like so. Same scenario, and now we're going to trim you round. Trimmy trim, trim-y trim. Now we are ready to get going on this, so we're going to scour the soles and we are going to flatten out this heel to make it work perfectly with our 7mm heel blocks that are going to go on the top like so. Let's get to it. Now what we're going to do, 2 coats of adhesive. It's the best thing to take really, because leather can be a little bit absorbent. So we're going to put 1 coat on, let that dry, and then put the 2nd coat on. I am going to do that while I eat my lunch, and I will see you once I've done that. And don't forget also, I will be gluing up one of these, well 2 of these because there's a pair, and 2 of these 3.5mm soles to obviously go into place. And also, before I forget as well, I am going to scour these so they're all rough, because you don't want any smooth surfaces. And we're back. Do I look a bit fatter? I feel it. Now we are putting the soles on. As you can see, the shiny, that is the glue. And you see the shiny, that is also the glue. We are going to put this on the last. Now, I heat my soles up with a heat lamp. Some people use a air gunny thingy, but I'd show you what that looks like. But in all honesty, it just looks like a light bulb in a box. Just a hot one. We have the first sole. We stick the sole out. I moved this a little bit to you so you can see a little bit. So we start at the back, that groove that I made, and we push it forward, 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 just like so. That is lovely. See, you'll see. Now we've got a bit of a gap. Now I like to make mine, let mine cool down, as then the glue can set and be nice and happy all together type of thing. We're going to do the heel. The heel is quite a simple one. We've got the heel, see the shape, matches the shape, centre of the heel, like so, like that, give it a push, give it a push. Now with the heel, you've got to cut them straight away, mainly because the colder it gets, the tougher it gets to cut. So I get my knife like so, and in one fluid motion we drag it, keep dragging round, little bit more dragging. These could do with being a little bit warmer, but it's okay. Just keep dragging. Just keep dragging, 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 dragging. There we go. Boop. That's all done there. Now, the soles, being only 3.5mm thick, you can cut them with a spoon if you really fancy. No, you can't really. It's just a figure of speech. I'm going to do the other one, and then I will join you in the process of going, oh, let's make these look brilliant. After realising I forgot to push the record button, I kind of sort of did the job. So we have nice and trimmed through the machine. Now all we need to do is polish. We like a good polish. Now because we're going for a darker brown on the sole unit and all that, I am going to protect the lighter brown products. I really might need to learn to look at the camera and not at the screen, but we'll get there one day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect all of this with a cheeky bit of masking tape, because that's my favourite idea in the world. And then we are going to give you a completely different angle of the polishy part, which is just that side. And yeah, we'll do a little time lapse thing of me going, ooh, polishy, polishy. New camera angle. Let's get started. Fun. So, customer walked in. It's not a problem. We finished the one shoe just like that. Look at that, you can spin it. Spin it, there we go. So, but we're not finished yet. While I was away, I did another one. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Next up, we are going to a bit of spray. It's nice to use the right colour, and it's a dark brown. It's just a heel spray, but you can use it on any leather products like this. Give it a shake. And we'll go around the outside. Chick, chick, wah.
Many weeks, a cut and colour later, and unfortunately the video file corrupted of me finishing the product. All I have is this picture, which, there we go. Now, just before we left the video, it was a simple fact of we sprayed the heels and I repolished again, just to make sure we didn't have any spots or anything like that. I removed the masking tape and then I applied some dubbin. This stuff is amazing. It's a waterproofer and it's also like a leather softener. Perfect for anything leather. I mean, you can put it on furniture, anything like that. If you do fancy some of this, you'll be able to find it at any reputable shoe repairers, cobblers, key cutter, engraver, whatever. You can find it also on the Cobbler Coat website if that interests you as well. But anyway, that's what we did. Beautiful product. Customer was really happy and has been back since. So that's great. If you've made it this far into the video, consider giving a subscribe. What's the harm? It's free. I've got many other video ideas coming up. We are in the Cobbler shop. We can do many different types of repairs. So that's always a nice thing, if that interests you, of course. We also do key cutting here, which I am going to do something on key cutting, which is good. Ooh, we do engraving here, which I just got a new machine, so we can explore some possibilities. I'm rather excited. I also do watch repairs, so if that interests you as well, by all means, I will be putting videos out of all this type of thing. So thank you very much if you made it this far, and I will see you again.